My name is Shotunde Taiwo Aderinsola, Sola, popularly known as Derin Eleron. I started this business January 2nd, 2019. And I ventured into meat business because I have been in the restaurant business for a while, and I know the challenges people face in getting things done. We are in the era of where people like convenience. Convenience is very key. So I just thought that, oh, okay, if I do this, if I do that, some people want us to bring stuff to them, well cleaned and all that. So why don't I just venture into this properly? But I was into restaurant business before, so it gave me an edge, right, into going into the meat business properly. I have 12 years work experience in different organizations. I was a cabin crew before. I was a banker before. I've worked in a legal firm before. I've worked in different firms, right? Coming from where I'm coming from, as in from the corporate environment, to say it is not really easy. But I've from the start, when I was young, I've been surviving basically on my own. So I'm used to, striving hard, working hard, doing this and all that in order to make to survive. Now transiting into the meat business now wasn't a problem, a real problem for me, because I had mouth to feed. I'm a single mom of 2 boys, and they had to survive. Their survival depends on me. So, and transiting rather into the meat business wasn't a tough one for me. When I was, let's say when I was in the bank now, First Bank to be precise, the salary that I got then to right now that I am a meat seller now, right, a confirmed and proud meat seller, right, it's the salary cannot be, it can't be compared, right, together, because in this meat business you had your boss and the money, the salary. In fact, sometimes I make like ×3 of my salary per month. In fact, sometimes ×3.5 of my salary, sometimes ×2. It depends on, sales. But I can categorically tell you that there is no a month as in that I've not made like ×2 or ×3 of my salary. I would say meat business, right, is a very lucrative one. And for me, it is paying me. It is paying off real big. Coping into this business, it's not an easy one, rather, and not an easy one at all. There was a time I was at the cow market. I want to get a cow, and I was haggling the price already, and then the man came and said, I will buy this thing and all that. The man that was supposed to sell for me wanted to sell for that person, because I told them that I'm selling meat, and they're like, no, you got too much to sell meat, that you can't be selling meat, all Jokurani and all that. But I told them that this is what I'm doing, and I had to just stand my feet, and I got that cow that particular day. What a man can do, a woman can do better. A woman can do perfectly. I was in this Ileya festival. I took 2 ram. We were going to deliver it somewhere around Lagos here, and 2 of them now stood up. We don't know how, they just stood up, wanted to escape. I told my guy that parked, I came back, sat down on the road, and it was even raining, sat down on the ram, tied the leg and put them back in the boot, and in fact, somebody passed and said, how Biri? I said, Enoni Munta. I saw meat. So, like I said, people are always very, very, they're very surprised when they see a woman doing what a man can, a man is doing, right, in a male-dominated field. But I've been able to come, to overcome the challenges. I started on social media. So because I've been on Facebook for a while, a lot of them have seen me do several also. They've seen me as I was a planter before. They've seen me that I was a banker. They saw me doing other things, that same particular account. So when I started with the meat business, they just keyed into it that, oh wow, as sophisticated as she is, let's see, and all that. Maybe some people don't believe that I could do it, but I have already proved them wrong that I can do it. And so on Facebook, on Instagram, by word of mouth, as in through colleagues, ex-colleagues and all that. So it gave me an edge and all that. And so far so good. I've not disappointed any one of my clients. About supplying to hotels and restaurants and all that, what I normally do is, like I said, word of mouth. A friend, one of the hotels I delivered to, supplied to, a friend introduced me to them, and since then they've been our customer. But some other time I just entered my car, I drove with my proposal and all that. I tell them I want to see the manager, this is what I do, this is what I do. Some of them are very surprised, some of them say, no. I said, I am into this because this is what I used to survive. So I am really into this. So when they see my presentations and past job that I've done and all that, they just give me the job and all that. So that is how I handle, you know, the hotels and schools and all that. We deliver mainly fresh. I have never refrigerated my meat. So it's from this place to the customer. So what we do to make it fresh is I'll put ice and all that on top so that it will get to the customer free. And my delivery people already know that they give it utmost priority. Immediately it's leaving my place, it's going to the customer straight. I have marketers, right? And I have some in staffs too. So those marketers go to hotels too, to advertise, to say, you know, and then some of them collect salary based on commission, and some collect, you know, normal salary. So they've been very, very helpful in moving this business forward. The business is a registered company with CAC. We have an account number already. We have, you know, so it's with their own help, you know, and support, it actually make the business to be where it is right now, because their support cannot be, you know, overemphasized. Processing, it's really not, you know, it's not too much. From the house, you know, from the house to the slaughterhouse, it depends on what we are killing that particular day. You know, if it is cow, if it is ram, if it is goat, you understand, purchase it from the market, you know, slaughter it. Do you understand? It depends. If the customer wants it to be roasted, you know, that we should use fire to remove the hair, you know, we'll do that, and then we butcher it, then we bring it to the house, you understand, and then we'll pack it, we clean it, then we'll pack it and give it to the riders to take it to the respective customers. But there's sometimes that some customers used to come to the office to book, right? So we have an office too that we do that one into. So they will just come to the office and book and all that and all that. So if I'm not going to the slaughterhouse, definitely I'll be in the office. It is not an easy one, seriously. You know, waking up, sometimes I don't even sleep until 3 a.m. Sometimes because I had to attend to customers' requests and all that, because me specifically, I attend to my customers myself, to their requests myself, right? And then start piling up their list and all that. It's not easy at all. Being a single mom and doing this kind of job, being a single mom in Nigeria, it's not easy. Then I am not into meat business, a male-dominated field, you know. But it is not easy. But with the help of my staffs, and then Hall and my family, it's been a very wonderful ride. A lot of people are very scared into going into the market because they were like, how would I survive? Where will I start? And all that. All I would tell them is just take a leap first. So when I took this leap, in fact, I am the most happiest person on earth right now because I'm fulfilled. I love this thing. I love doing it. I love satisfying my customers. I love, you know, the happy review that I got that, wow, the meat is fresh, the meat is this, oh, somebody got your number from me. One even said it yesterday. The customer told me that, oh, they saw the meat and they love it. So that somebody collected my number and she'll get in touch with me very soon. So I like the satisfaction. And then I'm making people happy while I'm getting money for my services. It's the feeling, it's out of this world, sincerely. In the next future, say specifically, I'm supposed to start this month. I've gotten a land already, so I wanted to start my ranching business. Yes, I want to start my ranch business, and I want to have a slaughterhouse in it. Right? I want to have different offices, shops. You know, Damien Leron. I want the name Damien Leron to be a global name. Yes, and in the next, say in 1 to 2 years, I want maybe state government to come and bring people, tourism people, to come to my ranch, to my, to farm, to use it to inspire a lot of youth. That even if you don't have anything, just start from nothing, right? So I want to use my platform, my business, to empower youth and then to create more jobs for our youths.
Mama,